several M16 rifles. So many murders in Chicago happen in an unusual and horrifying way. We'll be going over the most unusual and horrifying ones. And some of these will even have you wondering, how does this even happen? Let's get
A suspect sought for allegedly plotting to blow up the Chicago police station. He is now the victim of a murder.
Wait a minute, blow up the Chicago police station?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh, y'all gotta go get that nigga. He acting a fool.
Tank rockets are meant for war. What if I told you that a Chicago gang leader planned to buy an anti-tank rocket launcher to blow up the West Side police station? Angelo Roberts was one of the most feared and top-ranked four-corner hustlers that even had Chicago police scared of him, and was allegedly the founder of the CPDK movement, which stands for Chicago Police Killers. According to Chicago police, back in 1990, this guy was planning to go to straight war with the police.
I ain't gonna lie though. One thing y'all can say what y'all want to say about Chicago right now. Right now, 2025, 1990. Bro, they was sniping people out of Cabrini Green. It was 900, 1,000 murders in a year. 1990 was toe up in Chicago. I'm born in 98. You feel me? So you can say what they want to say now, but they was
he arranged to
back
buy
then.
Anti-tank rocket launcher, several M16 rifles, and 2 machine guns equipped it with silencers. And they planned to exchange it with FBI agents with over $4,000 worth of cocaine. This is where his unusual death would come into play, because back in 1994 he was arrested on guns and drug charges. And after he got out, that's when he planned to blow up the police station.
Oh, so he got... He said, y'all gonna lock me up, I'm finna blow up the station. You have given me my confidence. Man, if you don't get your stupid ass on somewhere, what are you doing, man? This ain't GTA RP. You can't just blow up no... What?
Investigators have tentatively identified Angelo Roberts as the man found with his throat slit in a car trunk on the city's south side this morning. Roberts and other members of the four-corner hustler street gang were indicted last October for allegedly trying to purchase automatic weapons from undercover federal agents. Those weapons included a rocket launcher, which according to investigators...
But on January 16, 1995, on a cold Chicago morning around 1 a.m., a frozen body was found in the trunk of a brown Chevrolet by police in the 700 block of Vernon Ave. His throat was slashed and he was identified as Angelo Roberts. A lot of people speculate that it was the police that did this murder, but Angelo Roberts also had a lot of beef in the streets with other rival gang members. And during his funeral, they stood his casket upright because his uncle didn't want anybody looking down on him. To this day, no one has been arrested for this murder.
What the hell? How did they freeze the body? Do your homework on frozen bodies. Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. CashKick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said CashKick.com is free to use, so they will never ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone, play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to cashkick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you. Skate. You feel me?
This next murder would be tragic because a 9-year-old boy would be killed after gang members thought he was warning their rivals that they were coming to kill them.
What?
It was August 20th, 2014, when 4 GDs were riding in 2 separate cars that afternoon looking to shoot members from Pockettown. It all went down in the 1200 block of East 71st Street.
Right.
They suddenly spotted 2 men they believed to be rivals. Derek Allman, 19 years of age, got out of one of the cars, then walked over to the other car talking to Jabari Williams, 22 years of age. Then Jabari handed Allman a handgun and told him to go shoot the 2. As Allman approached his intended target on foot, he came across Antonio Smith, 9 years of age, in the back of the yard of the residence. Believing that Antonio Smith was yelling a warning to the intended victims, Allman shot the 9-year-old multiple times.
That's crazy,
leaving
bro.
him dead. His body was found on a slab of a pavement.
That's crazy,
a few
bro.
feet away from the railroad tracks.
That's crazy, bro. We bro. So they took his body. Bro, that's sick as hell, bro. And it be stuff like this, gang, on bro, like, bro, what the hell, bro? Like, it be stuff like this, gang, where I be like, fo, this what y'all be wanting. This who y'all, this what people think cool. Like, this what people think raw. Like, oh, I mean, he a real demon. He took the like, fo, y'all on some weird shit, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And Williams are all charged with first-degree
Y'all
murder.
on some
Police
weirdo
say
shit.
they have all given videotaped statements. The 3 were picked up earlier this week, in part due to what police say was important help from the community, initially providing gang nicknames, which beat officers then developed. Gang members now charged with what was the execution of a 9-year-old boy.
Antonio Smith and the
Did
family.
they even unalive their ops? Did y'all even make it to the ops? Hell nah, because by the time y'all blinked the boy. Explain to me how that makes sense. The 9-year-old is on the front porch. You think the little boy is about to go tell his family members, like, hey, it's some guys outside with some guns and some masks, right? So you gonna pop. You pop the you hit the 9-year-old boy multiple times with bullets. You don't think the sound of blicks going off is gonna make them know that somebody coming for them now? Because they didn't say nothing about no grown men, no old adults, no teenagers got shot. Nobody got hit. It's just the 9-year-old boy, the only one got hit up. How slow do you gotta be, gang?
There's absolutely no background as far as gang involvement is concerned. None. Zero.
This next murder would leave 2 gang members dead on the railroad tracks. It was June 20th, 2010. It was a tragic event that their families still can't believe. Relatives say the 2 boys were friends and went to a barbecue that Sunday. It was OJ from Gyro City / Del Mob and Lil D from Met Boys. These 2 gang members were kidnapped after the barbecue at around 11:15. Police say someone shot them that Sunday night and left their bodies on the railroad tracks near 90th and South Highland. Face from TYB and Poo Poo Man from SMB allegedly killed them.
Oh, hey! They out here
Next victim was G Fazo's mother from the NL&B set. In May of 1997, his mother Tamika Galtney left the house one late evening. The reasons why she left remain an open discussion. Some say she went to the grocery store, and some say she went to see a man. But shortly before midnight,
G Fazo's mom? Y'all know who G Fazo is. Like, they call him G Fazos, Air Force Ones, because of Herb, because this was his big homie. Because he used to wear Air Force Ones all the time, so he called them G Fazos and how everybody else.
Raped and her throat was slit. Plus, she was also pregnant at the time of her death.
With him,
This next story is another tragedy of a kid losing their life. It was October 1992.
We gotta pause. We can't just keep going like body to body, folks. We gotta pause and like you feel me? Let that nigga breathe or something and process what we just watched, gang. Like, we've been processed.
7-year-old Dantrell Davis was on his way to school from Cabrini Green.
Yeah,
They had
Cabrini
just
Green,
got back to
boy.
school. That was their first day back.
Then he was
Cabrini
suddenly
Green.
shot by a sniper.
He was like, "Mom, I really don't even want to go to school today." And I'm like, "You know you don't miss schools." You know, and I'm standing downstairs, just standing there waiting until the school bell rings.
Bro,
Until
what the fuck? I told y'all about Cabrini Green, gang. Cabrini Green, they had to tear Cabrini Green down. But the story behind that in Chicago, everybody, if you raised in Chicago, you know about Cabrini Green. It was a real tall tower. So a lot of the gang members back in the day, they used to have snipers. And they would snipe they ops. They would snipe somebody that owe them money. You know what I'm saying? They would snipe somebody selling in their territory. They'll literally stand up there in the windows and snipe you on some 007 type shit. In real life. Like, I'm not, like, you feel?
I go on my journey. And his friends is right across the street, feet away. Regularly friends that he played with every single day. He would not go across the street. And I looked over and I asked him, I said, "Danny,
damn. 7-year-old, he
your
knew
friends
something.
over there." He was like, "No, Mom, I'm okay." I say, "Go play with your friends." He was like, I say, "Go do something."
Damn.
This was his first time smiling that morning. He hunched up his little book bag and looked at me and said, "Mom, I am doing something." And he smiled, but I couldn't let him see my face because I was crying because he already had me crying. That's why I was telling him to go. So I turned my face. I was like, okay, whatever. Within seconds after that, you know, I come from where I do recognize the sounds of shots. So,
Bro, what the hell?
and all I could do is turn and tell Danny, I say, "Duck, Danny," but at that moment, he was already down. I said, "Okay, stay down, Danny." But all the time,
He been hit.
the first bullet is what
Hit him.
hit Danny.
Damn.
Danny.
Damn. I know about this story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've heard about this story before, but I never heard that, like, obviously, this the mama, like, and it's crazy, like, Danny said he didn't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school today. Danny said, I don't want to go across the street. I feel like God was, like, talking to Danny on some real shit, though. Because, you know, kids be real connected with God, bro. Like, I feel like he was trying to communicate with him, and God tried to, like, you know, he tried to enter, like, damn.
First was Danny getting hit
That's
in
crazy.
his cheek.
In his cheek.
As quick as it started, is as quick as it ended.
Dantrell Davis died instantly. The murder of him sparked an outrage citywide. Then it was nationwide. This next death was a truly unusual death. It was around July 11th, 2011. 24-year-old John Wren Avery was seen by police shooting a gun at 8:25 p.m. And when they seen him, a foot chase began. When he got to the 6200 block of South Vernon Avenue, he ran to his house and ran straight through the glass door.
Damn.
Unfortunately, the event of him running through the glass door from the police would kill him, and he suffered from multiple cut wounds. This next death would happen because the wrong things was posted from an interview on YouTube. It happened from—
How crazy you gotta be to run through a... Damn, was he the Hulk? I don't think I could run that fast or be that strong to run through no damn glass.
a Zach TV interview when E-Day was doing an interview with him, and Stello pulled up in the silver Charger. Where they messed up at is where they put the silver Charger in the video.
On camera.
Cass L. Singleton, aka Stello, died 2 months later on July 21st, 2015. He was driving southbound on the 5900 block of South State when a gunman got out of a red car and opened fire at about 9:40 p.m. But that'll be about it for this video.
Damn. So that the car, and even that was back then, what that was like 2011? Ever since like 2011, all that vlogging and Instagram and all that shit came out, folks, everybody was so slow. Like, y'all putting information on camera that's getting y'all smoked. Like, y'all shooting music videos in front of somebody's crib and then saying it's their crib. Sir. And then get smoked in front of your crib and be like, I don't know what's happened the rest of it. You can't do that. You're in the streets, bro. Do your homework on the streets, bro.